Hello, my love. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm doing a reading for Libra and the person they're thinking about right now. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Libra. Hope you're having a great day. What is the overall messages, please? Overall energy. 3 of Wands. Ace of Swords. The Hanged Man. Eight of Wands. I have Pisces energy. You are wanting to explore and travel. You want to expand your horizons. And, you could be coming out of your head and, just being more driven towards your successes, right? Wanting fast forward movement here and, coming unstuck, right? You don't want to be in this limbo, one foot in, one foot out. You want to make moves, right? You're gaining the clarity here in order to take your next steps. What is your energy right now? 6 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, that's 4 of Swords. Sorry, just getting used to these cards. So 4 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. Whoa, this is a lot. I'm not going to take all those. 2 of Pentacles. So you could be juggling in a planning stage here. And this could be around finances. This could be around, money. But I'm getting that good luck is coming in for you. You could have had to, be detached from someone or, just go within and meditate. Be in your own body. Be in your own skin. So that way the Wheel of Fortune can turn in your favor. You could be gaining a lot of attention right now. And I'm getting that people are just seeing you as lucky. Which that's not technically true, but, you're just getting in alignment. This could be, your heart and your mind are aligning in a beautiful way. What is their energy right now? 9 of Wands. The Hierophant. And the Chariot. Yeah, this person could be moving or traveling. This person could be in a commitment, but I'm getting that they are wounded. And they're determined to come through the fire here. They could be wanting a higher level of commitment with you, but I'm just getting that they're in a wounded state and they're needing to move forward and heal and, go down a positive road. Take a more positive path and have a more positive outlook on things. How do you see them? 8 of Swords. Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So you could be very passionate about this person or, there could be a lot of chemistry here. But I'm getting that they stay stuck in their head. Mental imprisonment, looping thoughts, regret, sadness, depression. And this could be because of you. I mean, this is an air sign, Queen of Swords, but there's a lot of passion here and a lot of chemistry, and this keeps this person in looping thoughts, thinking about this connection. How do they see you? The Magician. Whoa. Ace of Pentacles. Or this could be vice versa. Take the energy how it resonates, right? The energy is fluid. So take what messages fit and leave the rest. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay, so they could see you as a twin flame. I have 1111, but this is, you know, happy home, happy life, four corners of stability. You know, wanting to make a solid offer here. Wanting to manifest this connection. How do you feel about them? Page of Cups, Two of Cups. And the Six of Swords. So this is soulmate energy. This is wanting reunion, union, right? Bringing a cup of love, bringing an apology or a loving gesture, wanting romance, wanting to ride off into the sunset, calmer waters, brighter days. You know, anything worthwhile takes time and patience, right? The strongest trees grow slowly. And, you know, success is built over time, right? Things that are built overnight is just, you know, is a flyby thing. It's just a, you know, quick in and out. You know, it doesn't last. Right? Building strong foundations and putting in the work and, you know, being patient. Patient is, you know, building a healthy connection, a loving bond. How do they feel about you? Judgment. Whoa. Three of Swords and the Four of Cups. So they could feel that they broke your heart, that you're in pain or heartache. But I'm getting that, you know, you had to make a judgment call here because you're not allowing any good opportunities to pass you by. You're not sitting in pain and heartache, right? You're moving on. What are you doing right now? Whoa, the Lovers. Gemini energy. Ten of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. So yeah, you want passion, you want love, you want romance, connection, right? This is two together, right? Partnership. You know, you could be gaining attention from someone. You know, this could be a new lover. But I'm getting someone wants fast forward movement here. And I'm hearing that you're passing the tests. You know, that there's been burdens and you know, a lot of things thrown on your plate. And you're passing the test here. You know, you're staying present. And you're wanting to stand firm in your boundaries. Right? You're making sure everyone is on the same page. So that way you can protect your peace and protect your harmony. Right? You're aligning in a beautiful way here. And, you know, you're wanting to resolve any tension or issues that, you know, you might have with someone. You know, this could be a person from the past or this could be a new lover, but you're being asked to avoid rushing into anything, right? Or rushing into any decisions yet. What are they doing right now? Death, Ten of Pentacles, And the Page of Swords. I have Scorpio energy. But yeah, something is transforming in their life. And this could be around finances or family. You know, they could be learning something new here at work, or taking a new course online. But they're transforming this energy because Seven of Wands? Yeah. Seven of Wands in reverse. Wow. So they're wanting to let down their walls. They know there has to be a change here before, there's any forward movement, or, they can let anyone in. What are your messages? King of Swords, strength. The Five of Swords and the Hermit. I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini again, and Virgo. Oh, and I have Leo as well. Your warmth and charm make it easy for people to be drawn to you right now. Right? You're wanting to build deep emotional connections and a foundation. Right? You're gaining the strength and the courage and the confidence to do this. You're wise now. Right? And, you could think this is a divine counterpart. I have a match here. I have, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You could think this is your divine, counterpart. Or twin flame, soulmate. Take it how it resonates. But, but somebody could be trying to be manipulative here. And I'm just getting that you can see the games. Right? You're wise, and you can see someone that's trying to manipulate you from a mile away. Right? But you're wanting to resolve any tension. Right? You don't want to have to live like that. Right? You want harmony. You want peace. You want balance. And you could be being praised at work. Because you're handling uncertainty with patience and grace. Right? You could be getting some positive news from someone. And this could be, around work, or, someone from the past. Let's see, what are their messages? Just saw 1313 on the timer. If these messages are resonating with you, type 1313 to affirm. And I hope you're liking and subscribing so you become a part of our amazing community here, and you won't miss any future updates. King of Cups. I just dropped some. King of Cups came out. And what are their messages? Knight of Swords. And Six of Cups. So yeah, this definitely could be someone from the past. This could be someone who ran away, or, they were just avoidant here. But, or they had to, tend to family or children. But I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But their emotions are running high. I'm getting this. There's a lot of love here. Emotions are overflowing. And this could be just, thinking about family or children here. But somebody was a runner. What is the outcome, please? The Empress. Queen of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so something painful has to come to an end, so that way you can step into this Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy, right? Not allowing any past hurt to keep you down or any past pains to get in your way or be a burden in your life, right? Standing in your power, standing on your own 2 feet, being abundant, right? Financially, stable, loving, nurturing. The Empress, this is Libra energy. I also have earth signs out. What you claim to believe must reflect in your actions, right? If you value kindness, you're wanting to show kindness, right? What you put out comes back to you tenfold, right? And I'm getting that you are very warm and charming right now. And you can get what you want, right? If you put your mind to it, you can have anything and everything you want. What's the advice, please? Queen of Wands. Wow. Page of Wands. And 8 of Pentacles. Aries, Leo, Sag. Embrace any uncertainty with grace and embrace your creativity, right? And your passion, right? Maintain your mental clarity by, doing yoga or stretching or, getting out into nature. This could be a new work endeavor, or this could be, working outside or working in nature. Doing something different, something new and creative, something that gets your juices flowing. I'm getting a message of love for this connection. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Support. Lean on your inner circle at this time. I'm going to get one more message for amazing Libra. Curse. Hex. Witchcraft. Negative mind. Heart fog. Mixed signals. Blocked emotions. Messed up. I'm going to get one more. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.